Hi students, Bootcamp C language first class. We will discuss about C language. First of all, I will discuss about what is C language. Okay, what is C language? C language is a programming language. Every student know this language. What is the importance of language here? You can able to see here. Importance of language is, suppose if you want to communicate between two person, so one person wants to say something to other person wants to say something to other person, definitely both of them should have known one common language. For example, Kannada, English, Telugu, Tamil, like that. If they know the common language, definitely we can able to find communication over there. If we don't know the language, we cannot able to find the communication. So here in computer science, what is computer language? We understood about the language, why the language is required. Language is required to communicate between two persons. Like that, every person wants to communicate with the machine. See here, this person wants to communicate with machine, but machine has some language that is called as binary language. Binary language will be represented with 0 and 1. This binary language cannot able to understand by humans. That is the reason why humans should have one language, that is high level language. High level language is nothing but it is like English, Kannada, anything you can take. Okay. So basically, when it comes to technical, so we identified English as a high level language. So suppose if the two persons wants to communicate, they can able to use the high level language, that is English. Here, computer language is nothing but it is a set of programs. Why we call it a set of programs? This set of programs will going to consist instructions. Again, all those programs will call it as application or software. So that's why it is called as computer language. So again, come back to need of computer language. So communicating between the person is in general language or general communication. When the person wants to communicate with the machine, he needs to know the machine language, that is, when it comes to computers, that is binary language. So basically, humans know English. They can speak in English, they can write in English, they can understand very well English. So that is the reason why human developed the language like C, C++, Java, .NET in high level language. So that high level language helps humans to communicate with computer. Here we have a question, how the machine can understand this high level language. Okay, so example, you can see here source code. So when you write the high level language in English, so whatever the language you will going to write, C, C++, Java, that will be looks like this. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B, print C. If you're able to see this one, this is completely in high level language. So basically, we will call this one as a source code. Now it is in high level language. A machine cannot understand high-level language. Machine understands only binary language, that is machine language. So here in between machine as well as source code, nothing but high-level language, there is a loophole gap. To fill that gap, so we brought compiler here. What it does, what it will do. So when you have a high-level language, that language will be converted to machine level language using compiler. So this compiler communicates with the machine, then machine will understand that source code or high level language in machine level language, that is binary. So like that human can communicate with the machine. Humans write the code in high level language that will be converted into machine level language using compilers. So that is the reason why we're going to use the compiler here. Again, one important thing here, we have a compiler that is called as GCC compiler. Basically, we use most. Again, in C programming, we will use some IDEs. IDE is nothing but integrated development kit. So why these things are very important here? Suppose if you want to write a program, you need to have an IDE. So without IDE, it's very hard to develop any kind of interface or application. So that is the reason IDE is required. Okay. When you are learning C, we use IDE, that is code blocks. Very nice IDE. Current version is 20.03 code block. So you can download this one. I prefer my students to download code blocks 20.03. So very helpful one. So it helps you to write a program and you can execute over there. So now next we will understand what do you mean by application or interface. Thank you.